Sports in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
They'll run. Calais. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And the Dolphin first down.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Raymond Calais.
He's the reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. For Matt Breida, this is kind of an emotional game to be sure. He was signed as an undrafted free agent by these 49ers following the 2017 draft, and he had 3 good years for him. In fact, leading the Niners in rushing in 2018. Here's Calais. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, a run with Breida. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
on 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
Raymond Calais, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
The kick.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
The score, Dolphins 7, 49ers nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert, toss left side. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. Here's Mostert. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they
do what we do. Do what we do.
From the end zone, he lost the football. It's out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
First down, Miami.
They run with Calais. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll find his running back out of the backfield, Raymond Calais. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
9-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, 49ers nothing.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Smith catches left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Dolphins.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
On the ground, it's Calais. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Shrugs him off. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raymond Calais. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. Second rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. But
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Mostert, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers get a score closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from him, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Everybody 90-something hour speed.
He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
How your lineman fast as
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now I'm asking you to do this. Got the pick.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
No.
A nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back.
You got on the lineman. You got on the lineman.
As an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm sitting up here looking at the dude. You pulled the dude off the lineman like you did the last time. And goddamn, he picked the ball off. He caught over Jerry Rice like he won shit.
Flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Man, the nigga, I sat her and watch this dude. Like, even all these niggas hella fast, bro.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
fast
action.
as a motherfucker. And they can't catch these niggas. Like, what kind of time? Like, man. Then you say you had to adjust some shit. Like, this shit ain't.
Coming up at halftime.
Some goddamn little personality. That's y'all got Ross and all type of niggas. I ain't get to pick no niggas.
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Right, and this nigga fast as fuck.
4th down.
And then look, this is what I'm gonna ask you. Right, cause you keep running this bullshit ass play right, keep running off to the right and shit.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal.
Moving players to different positions too in your league too.
I think probably just trying to draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
I'm asking. You know, I got to ask it all. No, I got this.
On 4th and 8. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line.
I'm just asking, bro. You know, I got to ask it. If I don't know, I'm going to ask. I'm going to
get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
I ain't mad about the shit. I'm asking questions.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
I know you do, defense. That's why I asked. I ain't goddamn me. I ain't called. I called eggs. One simple thing. I ain't saying the motherfucker cheating or nothing. I just asked one simple question.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, it took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Who faster? Like, man, you do.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And then this even.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go.
So if Jerry Rice,
not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
And I know that, but I know damn well I know who fast and who not fast.
Peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
But you got all 90s on your shit. You got all 90s on your shit.
So we come upon halftime and what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Facts. They're more facts.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back
this time you got to Arsenal
on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return for IU.
I'm just asking.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany.
That's not the same play, though.
He will return this one
and
to the 30-yard line.
then look
Check
this out. It ain't even the same play. You just goddamn bullshitting with the computer. He ain't even checking this man, and he supposed to be checking.
The defense.
So I ain't mad. Like,
trying to hold that score at least where it is.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, it's Tua. Dancing to his left. Oh, it's complete to the former Niner, Delaney Walker.
Look, but
this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards
at
there
the
to
end
start
of
the
the
drive,
day,
and
just what you just got that pick off of, that was just like making up a formation. That corner supposed to be all the way over on the man. You pulled them over on the man, and the inside is a linebacker. He ain't even checking the dude. Then you brought. Am I lying? No. Am I lying? But is that cheating? But is that cheating or not? I understand that. All that is cool, but if you still taking a corner and putting him over here where Patrick Willis at, and then he trying to break down, I'm watching the dude trying to go to his zone. You pulling him back down and then come back, let him go, and then pick back on him. That ain't cheating.
That's gonna be caught. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
No, I'm saying, defense, just like how you had got the first pick. You did that. You did that with a lineman. So, but your linebacker was down in the defensive line like Nick Bosa, and then. So look. So I'm asking this. So in certain plays you got linebacker playing defensive line.
And for one of the few times here today,
I watched them, bro. I watched 55 jump up.
And it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Defense, I ain't never seen nobody. Look, this is a fact. You say here. You say.
Again, it's Calais.
Man, I'm up here watching football, and I'm sitting up here.
Raymond Calais taking it in. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage.
I'm looking at this motherfucker just like I just called the last pick. Patrick Surtain ass in the fucking middle.
Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT
you showed
in
me
his
good.
rearview
That's
mirror, he
like
goes back out to kick this one
with
off.
the joint. We all been playing Madden. That nigga came from the defensive line, bro. I watched him when he picked that motherfucker off of Jerry Rice.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
Hey, look.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out
there.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
You right.
Want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Now this will leave him a yard short.
And look, and that
pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And some space here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day.
Raheem most nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack,
niggas do all that shit, but it's still just certain shit of the game that even like when I call
the Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
If Patrick,
look, that's just like we bringing
Moss,
3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, Tua.
Look, this nigga will not pick the motherfucking ball off. He's so fucking stupid, bro.
Before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. Defense, at that moment, he the safety. He got the deep route regardless of what. That was a fact. You know that. You can't make that up. The linebacker got the running back out the backfield. That's
going
what
to the air. Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
He supposed to pick that shit off.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
But he still be doing stupid shit. I was about to trade it as a couple weeks ago.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
But I like how, but I ain't gonna stunt though. I like how you got it, just like I just
maybe you can take a few
was able
more
to
chances
put
because
Steve
you have a
Young
cushion.
little shit in there. Cause I've been working with him, so I'm just asking what the fuck going on.
As he moves on in his career.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I seen that.
Emmanuel Ogbah brought him down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, because your slick ass got these motherfucking injuries on her and niggas been
second down and 4.
Laid down. I just got Kittles back.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yo slick ass. I was just laughing because I already knew what you was on.
Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
You know my whole thing. Anyway, I ain't never complaining.
So
I just want to know what the fuck going on, so I can get in the motherfucking groove with
at the 27.
I ain't fucked up.
They're going to look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his second touchdown on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
49ers 15.
Even this nigga sitting back looking at my end.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
I've been trying to surfing off through this
the Dolphins are going to recover.
Peeping and seeing, seeing what the work is. That nigga that played with the Giants,
they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
The ball carrier.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raymond Calais with touchdown number 2. Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Dolphins 34, 49ers 15. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raymond Calais, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he's got room. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. He just bumped up his personal stats with a 2nd score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
You always think I just
that.
appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
Thanks. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? Do you see the coaches signaling? All the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Raekwon McMillan. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raymond Calais. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
49ers.
Gano the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
54, 49ers 37.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Richard Sherman on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
he'll give it here to his running back.
3-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.